Alright, what's up YouTube? Today I'm going to show you how I like to cook bluegill. And also I cook catfish the same way, except I skin them. I don't leave the skin on. But what I do, I get enough bluegill to whatever I want. And then I basically just scale them, cut the heads off, and gut them. And that's about it. And then I'm using canola oil, any type of oil will work. And I heat it up to 350. And then for the breading, because I like fish fried, I like it fried with crust, you know. I use about 70% cornmeal to about 30%, you know, 70-30 cornmeal and flour, with cornmeal being the bigger percentage. And then I season that. Just to taste with, I got a little garlic powder, and I'm not using garlic salt or onion salt either. Well, onion powder. Then I use seasoned salt, which has garlic and all that in it anyway, but oh well. Black pepper. And a little cayenne, just because I like kick. Then I'm going to do a little more cornmeal. And get that all nice and stirred up. Throw in just a little more flour. And this, you know, is just all thrown together. I don't really measure or anything. But this is how my grandma used to make them. So, kind of pretty much what I do. Pretty much all fish, I'll do this to bread them, or I'll do like a beer batter type deal, because I do like battered fish too. When I clean these, I put these little scores in them, which, I don't know, my grandma never did that. A lot of people don't do that, but I think it makes it cook more evenly, and the breading gets down in there, which tastes good, and it also makes it easier to pull the meat off the bone. I basically do that. I leave the fins on too. The fins, this fin, and then the tips of the other fins are edible. And once it's cooked, it's so damn easy to pull out that it just makes more sense to leave it in than it does to try to pull it out while you're cleaning. My oil's at about 370 right now, but by the time I get 2 or 3 of these guys in there, it'll be down to 340 to 350-ish. I cook them about 4 minutes per side, and that is usually pretty good. But the thing with bluegill that I've noticed is if you undercook them, you get a lot of little bones in the meat, and if you overcook them, it tastes like shit. So you want to try to do it as perfect as possible. And I'm just gonna do 2 at a time here. But I'm gonna cut this off, and then I'll come back before I flip them. All right, so it's been about 3.5, 4 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and flip these. They're looking good. And also, I like to flip them. If they're not done, if you don't think it's done, just flip them when you get back to it because you don't want it to burn. I shallow pan fry stuff, so you have a good chance at burning it, you know, compared to just deep frying it. So, but, all right, it's been probably 5 minutes so far. I'm gonna cut this off and start breading up these ones, and I'll come back at the end when it's done. Show you guys what it looks like. All right, guys, it's been about 4.5 minutes on this side, so I'm gonna plate these ones up and continue on. But I thought I'd show you guys what they look like. About like that. And see the breading. That's another thing I like about scoring them like that, is the breading gets in those little cuts, which is pretty nice. So it gets down in there, gets in the crevice or orifice or whatever the hell, the cavity. So yeah, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna fry the rest of these up, and then I'll come back to show you guys how to eat them. Because a lot of people, believe it or not, don't know how to eat fish that are fried whole like this. Alright, so I'm not done yet. I'm still going to show how to eat them, but I forgot to add that I only have probably like a 1/2 inch of oil in here, if you notice. Maybe not even, maybe a little less. And then also, you don't need one of these thermometers. Like I just have been using this lately because I bought it for my smoker, and so I really like it and like using it, but I've never used it in the past for this. Just basically like a little bit above medium heat on your stove, whether it be gas or electric, and then you can just drop a little bit of breading in here, and if it starts fizzing and cooking, if it cooks in about 2 to 3 minutes, turns brown, then you know you got a good heat. So, alright, I just wanted to throw that in there, but I'll be back to show y'all how to eat these still. Alright, so they're done. So I'm going to show you guys real quick how I eat them. First of all, I don't like tartar. Well, I do like tartar sauce, but I like hot sauce better. But you take a bluegill, you eat that fin. That's hard because all my videos are cell-filmed, but pull that fin out. See how all them bones come right out with it. And then you basically just pull the meat right off the bone. Nice. Bluegill is extremely good. That's why I don't understand why more people don't eat it. Bluegill is better than crappie, walleye, any of that fish, in my opinion. But it's a very nice white meat. My dog wants some. But it's very sweet, no fishy, muddy flavor, anything like that. My other dog wants some. But yeah, I guess I can't really show you guys how to eat them because I didn't realize how hard it is to do this one-handed, but this looks like a nice chunk. Here's a nice chunk. No bone at all. It's actually pretty thick considering how these fish are. But man, this is a way to eat bluegill, I'm telling you. Filleting them is a waste of time. I used to fillet them because my girl doesn't like this kind of stuff, you know. But I got her to try it. No, I don't fillet them. Catfish is the same way. Catfish is even better whole because Catfish bones are so big that you don't have to worry about getting bones in your meat like you do with these little guys, but it's no big deal. I used to do this when I was like 4 years old at my grandma's house, so you know, lots of little kids pick through bones, and it's the way to do it. All right, I'm starting to ramble on because I'm not really into YouTube and shit. I just thought I'd make a quick cooking video, but later, guys. Thanks for watching.